Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the end of June. So we're going to look into your recent past, your current energy, and then your near future. We're going to clarify that. Once we clear that spread, we're going to look into your person's energy, your energy, a possible outcome, and the romance angels. All right, so this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate for you this week, guys, check out those other placements for sure. Okay. Also, I do personal readings, so if you'd like a personal, that information is also in the description box. All right, let's get started and see what's going on for Gemini. One more cut for the end of June. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Justice in reverse, Four of Pentacles. Then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Empress card, which is nice because that's right dead in the center. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Devil in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician in reverse. Okay, overall energy. Okay, you've got somebody around you, some kind of energy. Could be somebody coming back that thinks that they've gotten away with something and that they might be able to get one over on you again. So just be cautious. That's the first thing that popped into my head. I channel and I channel quickly. So that message was very clear. Just be cautious. We know that this person is someone who can come in, rock your world, and bolt again. In other words, they have absolutely no conscience when it comes to stealing from other people, taking what they need and want. It's very much the narcissistic personality. So just be cautious. I feel like there's one or more energies like this around you. I just saw a female. So if you have a female friend that just pops out of nowhere and suddenly, you know, because they've seen that maybe you're starting to get yourself together, either you're healing from whatever's going on, you're on your spiritual journey, they see you're doing good, and all of a sudden they want to come back. This feels like it could be not only a friend, but also a partner. So just be cautious. I saw a female, so that could be, if you're a male watching this, could be a female friend to a female or anyone in your life, okay? All right, let's look into the recent past. Clearly there was some kind of deception. You've gotten through this. You're getting over this heartbreak. In reverse just tells me that there's an awareness of people who play games and put you in third-party situations, and you've healed from that. You recognize it now. So you've learned this lesson, probably the hard way, like most of us, and now you're in a really good place. That's what I said. It's like people are picking up on the energy that you're moving on. You're starting to shine brightly, and people around you that you left behind or that you chose to cut off or block or whatever you did are starting to see this. So you're having your come up and having a great time. Maybe you found a new friend group or people that you are spending time with, or the people you really trust, and it's apparent to other people. You could be posting on social media, you're happy, you're celebrating, whatever it is you're doing, you're shining really brightly, and this person's looking back like, I think I want to go back in and try to take a little something from Gemini again. But you clearly have gotten beyond this. You now see the red flags. I don't think you're going to open yourself up to anybody. Nobody's going to get in the way of this. I just heard stardom. So you could be doing something that's going to put you out there in a way that these people are going to be shocked by. And that's why you're going to be celebrating. And then they want to come back in. Now that you've got everything going on, after they've hurt you, they want to come back and try to take. But you're not... No, the Five of Swords is in reverse. You're like, I'm not playing those games again. I've been through this drama. The Tower moment. This is going to be a shock to these people. Like, they're going to come in and they're going to try to approach you, and you're going to be like, I don't think so. This feels like that door that slams in somebody's face. I walked away from your ass a long time ago. This is going to be a funny reading. I can feel it. I put all this emotional baggage behind me. No, you're not coming back into my life. I made that decision. The Judgment card. You didn't give back. I gave, and you didn't give back. And now I'm happy with the Ten of Pentacles. and you want to try to slide back in, nope, not happening. You're going to cut this off right at the throat. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, there's no tolerating people that don't tell the truth, that lie, that try to come in and get one over on you. You're too happy. You're in a good place. The Sun is the best card in the deck. I mean, it's everything that you could possibly want is coming into your life. Things have changed. Things have shifted. You're now feeling really good. And there's no way. You moved away from that a while ago. So whatever these energies are, just be aware that as you start rising, that's when people come out of, you know, we call it the woodwork, whatever. They come out of the mud. They come slushing up to your front door, wanting to come in and create drama again, and you're not having it because you've been through this transformation. There's no way. After everything you've been through, you know, they'll come in telling you they think the world of you. They want this new start with you. They think that you two could be happy together. Just be cautious. Look, that's usually what happens when you go through your spiritual journey and you start to find yourself. It's always going to be those people that want to come back into your life and take something from it. The Ace of Cups in reverse. This could be you just wanting to, not that you're not willing to or open to a new beginning in love. I think this is reserving that love for the right person. The Empress is in the dead center of the reading, which is gorgeous energy. It's just saying the Empress is someone who is spiritually fit. You know yourself. You've come to this place. You've done the work. You don't want to allow anything into your life with the Ace of Cups in reverse. This isn't going to be everything. There's still a part of you that feels a little bit vulnerable and wants to be open, but cautious at the same time. So I just kind of feel like some of you, not all of you, this is a general reading, so I get the funniest comments from people. It's like, if this isn't for you, it's not for you, and I understand that. I don't want to turn into an ass in my videos. I'm not that person. But if it doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. And that's what's so tough, because we try to get the messages across to everybody. Anyway, I don't mean to sound mean, because I'm one of the most loving, giving people you'll ever meet. I'm just saying that this isn't going to necessarily be for everyone. Some of you are truly interested in opening up, and I really do believe that there's always opportunity for new love. You know, I can tell you that it's coming up in the reading. In this case, I think you might still be just a little bit guarded because you feel vulnerable from your past situations. Okay? Now, I want to pick this back up because I actually didn't, once I got this card, I started reading from the deck. The Three of Swords in reverse with the Justice, and then the Four of Pentacles in the recent past. This one is telling me that there was some injustice. There may have been someone in your life, again, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this tells me it's the past, so this person could have held back. This is also your energy of being vulnerable and open and giving, not holding back. And that was where there was probably some injustice. You gave so much to the relationship, you ended up getting hurt. You shouldn't change who you are because somebody else doesn't appreciate it. In this case, there's a need to pull that back. If you don't feel like you got justice, in the future, I think you're going to feel okay about that. Again, we're going to get clarifiers for it and see what's going on. So we already did your current energy. Sorry to be jumping around. I'm kind of all over the place this morning. And then in the near future, we have the Devil in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. So you've been working really hard to get away from toxic energies. As I said, some of them keep popping up because it seems like they're still around you. It could just be in the near future, one or two of them come around, and you're just going to have to make sure that you continue to work hard to keep that energy away from you. The Magician in reverse, to me, those are manipulative people. With that there and the Devil in reverse on the other side, you've worked really, really hard to clear your energy. You've probably been doing a lot of meditating, maybe even they're showing me somebody working with candles or doing some kind of magic. So if you're doing that in order to keep these energies away from you, keep doing what works, especially if you're going outside and sticking your feet in the grass, getting grounded, raising your vibration. Whatever you're doing is working. I mean, it's showing that you're putting a tremendous amount of effort into it, and you're still going to probably need to in the near future. All right, I'm going to clarify the Three of Swords and the Justice card. For some reason, for some of you, this is just for maybe a few people, and that means there's something in this message for you. The Three of Swords and the Justice tells me that somebody got divorced because of a third-party situation. You could be dealing with, let me get those for you really quickly. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. I do feel Virgo and possibly Taurus. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and fire energy is here. So you've got Leo, Sag, and Aries. All right, so with the Three of Swords in reverse and the Justice card, we've got the Five of Wands. So definitely a lot of drama. If you were coming out of a marriage, it seems like there was a lot of arguing. I feel like this person actually defended their actions. So if it's, again, this could only be for a few, but I feel like this is a really strong message for somebody. This person seriously was not only selfish, but fought and defended their actions around being in a third-party situation. This is crazy. Like, I feel it really strongly that they just kept wanting to defend it. That, or they continued to say that you were crazy and you were wrong and that that's not true and you knew it. Like, you had some kind of proof, but they wanted to argue and fight and tell you how wrong you were. The Seven of Cups, they tried to tell you in some way, shape, or form that you may have been delusional. That's what I feel like this person did. They told you you were nuts, you're confused, you're delusional, and you're like, no, I'm not. I'm very clear about who I am, where I am, what I see, and trusting my intuition. So this is the recent past. It could have happened a while ago, maybe even a year ago. The fact is, it feels like you're moving on from that energy and possibly shutting yourself away from anything serious, at least for the time being, because of this situation. You're holding back. You're definitely going to pull back your energy. You're not going to give to people who take and take and take. It just feels like there's been a lot of that around you, or some of that might try to show back up around the end of June. And then the overall energy for that was the Hermit card, which is that you went within. You started to probably get into, they were showing me not only the meditation, but it's also having clarity, not just wisdom, but it's clarity around the steps that you had to take in order to move away from this type of energy. It could have been that there was some research about narcissism, or you were researching toxic relationships and then you fell upon tarot, or whatever steps that you were taking to understand that kind of relationship. You did the work. You went in and educated yourself about why people are this way, something of that sort, in order to get the clarity that you needed. I think you had a hard time understanding how people can act this way. Don't we all? I mean, I'm still confused by it, and I understand it. So I understand that there are lessons for us, and that some people are not meant to go on their spiritual journey or awaken. They seem to be here to poke and prod us, to get us to go on our journey and wake up. So that feels like what had happened with you. All right. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Empress. The Ace of Cups in reverse with the Empress card. So the Ten of Wands. So exactly what I was saying. It makes perfect sense. With the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Empress, and then the Ten of Wands clarifying it, it's saying this has been such a burden for you. Until you release some of that weight that you've been carrying around on your shoulders, it's going to be difficult to open back up. Going through your journey is extremely difficult, and if it still feels like everything's a little bit too heavy, you may just be in a place right now where you just kind of want to focus on you. There's still a lot of vulnerability there, so I'd say protect yourself, put up proper boundaries, not barriers, boundaries. And then we have the Strength card, which is beautiful energy, and then the Sun card. So you could definitely be dealing with a Leo. The Sun is about the happiness. We saw it when we did that run through the cards. This is about you finding your true happiness. Something came to light. It feels like it sparked something in you that opened up, like, possibly your psychic abilities. or your intuition you feel like is on double time right now. I see the wheels spinning, and it's like now you get it. Every time something shows up, there's no hesitation. You get it. So you got serious clarity about something. And it probably did create quite a bit of difficulty at the time. It felt heavy. But with the strength card, you've got the strength to move through that. You fought through it, and you're coming out the other side. So you're doing good in your current energy. Just stay strong and protect yourself, because there is a part of you that's still a slight bit vulnerable. All right, so then with the Devil in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles, let's clarify that really quick and see if there's any more messages for that. Clearly you worked hard to get the toxicity out of your life. And then the Eight of Pentacles, it wasn't easy for you. And I think you're exhausted. Two of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Wands, this is all about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's moving forward. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse and then the Two of Wands, it tells me very much that you had to stop putting the work into a situation where you and someone else just didn't see eye to eye probably about the future, about how you wanted a relationship to be, what you expected, what kind of work you expected somebody to put in. If you're willing to put in the work, obviously you want your partner to as well. And I just don't think this person was going to do that. I don't think they were capable. They did what they could, but you just couldn't see eye to eye in this situation. So I think that's why you started looking into the future. What could possibly be out there for me? I see that there is light and brightness and something else for me. I don't want to continue to put work into things where we just go nowhere. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go ahead and clear this, and then we're going to get into your person's energy, your energy, all that good stuff. So think about that person while I do this. All right. This is for Gemini. Tell me about Gemini's person, whoever's on your mind. Even if it's the ex, just whoever's energy. This can be completely different from the original spread. Just be aware of that. All right. So we've got Temperance in reverse. So somebody's losing patience. This person wants to come in and explain to you that they have feelings. All right, hold on. Let me get your card. Nine of Cups for them, and then Queen of Cups in reverse. And then we have Justice for you, the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. And then the overall energy is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So just be careful. Whoever this person is, I feel a lot of feminine energy. So regardless of what sex you are, if you're dealing with a feminine energy, be cautious, because this person doesn't have the ability to tell the truth. It's very strong feminine energy in here, but of course, obviously, if you're female, this could be the male as well. The Temperance just means this person doesn't have patience. They don't have the patience to work on things that create that fulfillment. They don't know really what they want. The Nine of Cups is not understanding what wish fulfillment really is for them. That's kind of disappointing. And then we've got the Seven of Wands. So this person's very defensive. I think they get defensive about not knowing what they want, and they don't want to have to express that to someone. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and right now they're just not emotionally available. So for some reason this was the person from the main spread, or you're dealing with someone that you're curious about and maybe why they're acting this way. That's why. They're not in a place where they really know what they want in a relationship. And I think they're going to defend that to the end. The Ace of Cups is just not someone who's emotionally available. They could be very emotionally immature as well. Then we have the Justice card, the Ace of Pentacles. You wanting to focus on a new start. It could be that you have a new opportunity around work and finances, and you've gotten the justice that you wanted in a situation. So you'd like to focus on moving forward, planting seeds where you want them to grow, and not dealing with possibly this. You're just curious about what their energy is. You're very passionate right now. So if you really have passion for this person, I'd say you're going to have to use your intuition in this situation, because they're not available. They don't really know what they want in a relationship. And I think if you open yourself up too much, you might end up getting hurt again. So this is more of a cautionary tale. With the Four of Pentacles, that's being open and vulnerable and giving and loving. If it were in the upright, it's holding back, or someone who's selfish, and you're the exact opposite. You're all of these beautiful things. And if you really want to get started into something new, you don't want to repeat, if this isn't the past person and somebody new, you don't want to repeat a scenario where somebody's not emotionally available. Again, I mean, things could shift, but let's see what the Romance Angels cards say, and we'll also try to get an outcome for you. Tell me about the situation for Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. I want to shuffle these really quick. Okay, retreat. Let's see. All right, we've got retreat, engagement, getting to know each other, finances and career, and let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So this, I feel like, is what you're doing. It's time to disconnect from the world. Maybe you thought that you were going to move forward with someone, possibly get married, get engaged. Maybe you're hoping that this is what this person that you've been curious about is going to do. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of communication. We'd have to see, because right now I don't think they're ready. Getting to know each other, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. It very much could. It could be that as you move into this a little bit deeper, as you get to know each other, they could open up a little bit more. Right now, they're just not ready. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I think you could be focused more on work. I don't think it's interfering necessarily. It just feels like you're primarily focused on finances. All right, this is for Gemini. Tell me the outcome of this situation. Okay. Wanting to move into a calmer waters. Like I said, it feels like wanting to take a leap of faith. So both of you may want to, and that's why it may be confusing to you right now, because somebody doesn't want to move on. Somebody isn't ready to just give up. I think they believe, or both of you believe, that this could ultimately be your happiness. Again, Leo is very strong in this reading. They're pointing out water, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, Capricorn's coming up again, and fire. So Aries, Sag, and Leo again. This is somebody who, in this situation, I think wants to possibly try to connect. They seem to have somewhat of an idea that this could make them happy, but they're not as emotionally open. Maybe they don't speak very clearly. They don't have the ability to, and the communication may be cut off right now, so there isn't any talking about what's going on. I just right now don't feel like things are moving forward. I think in the end, the two of you could be very happy, but some communication has to definitely happen. And then the Ace of Pentacles. So one or the both of you, you've got two Ace of Pentacles. Maybe it's you that wants to move towards this person and give it another shot. So that could be wanting to start something new. It's a beautiful new beginning. And they're saying take a leap of faith. Just open up maybe emotionally, or see if that person is available emotionally. Okay, let's get the Lover's Oracle for you. This is for Gemini. This is for Gemini. Okay. Seems like the same cards always want to come out. Okay, we've got passion, magnetic and seductive qualities surround you at present. Enjoy it. So that person may feel that way about you. They just don't show it on the outside. And then we have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay. So putting the past behind you, and if this is a new person you're interested in, or you're in a current relationship and this person's just kind of shut down, there's definitely some work that needs to be done if you're going to make this happen. Okay, let's get into the Wisdom of the Oracle cards for you to close this out. This is for Gemini. Imagine, Thinker, Treasure Island, and Chaos and Conflict. As I said, I just feel like it's a little extra caution for the next 7 to 10 days or the end of June into the beginning of July. Because it could be that after this full moon, you could be pushing people out of your life, like eclipsing people out of your life, and they're not taking it well. This is you finding balance between your mind, body, and soul, and not allowing anybody to penetrate that protection that you put around yourself. Once you went through this shift and change, those types of people are no longer going to be able to work their way into your life. And I think you're going to turn your back on that and find your balance. Imagine. So, this is interesting. Maybe you're in a place where you're just trying to imagine what life is going to look like moving forward now that you've been through what you've been through and you've opened up to the idea of this work and going through your spiritual journey, or how different life could be. You couldn't imagine maybe how different it could be. And then we have thinker. This has been something that's been on your mind. The 44, you could be seeing a lot of 4s. We have double 3s as well. So going over things, probably in that sort of in-between. I think I said this in your last reading, was you were in between worlds. In this case, it feels like you're still kind of in that place, like, is this really happening? How different life is going to look from this point on. The 44 reduces to an 8, so this is infinity. And sometimes we can get a little too in our head. Infinity can also be going round and round and round and round about the same thing, but you're moving forward. I think you're working through whatever it is. And then Treasure Island. This is something that's coming towards you. Something good is finally, if you've gone through the bad stuff in the past, this is finally starting to happen, and cycles are finally starting to close out, and there's good on the other end of that. New beginnings, because the next step is 10. That's ending the old cycles and opening up to the new beginning and finding that treasure at the end of it, right? That universal, what I want to say is like a blessing, those blessings at the end of this tough journey. So the rewards that are coming in for you after you've done all this work. This is really beautiful. I hope this helped for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. If you're returning, thank you for all of your support. I really do appreciate you guys. If you're new, I do hope you'll like, subscribe, share, comment, be here with us. Also, again, if you'd like a personal, that information is in the description box below. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care. Bye.